What's going on, Scott? I'm here. Whoop, whoop. We hanging at the shop. I'm gonna do a little cleaning up. We're gonna go clean the restrooms, actually. I'd like to keep that clean as possible. And I know it'll make my what's up, Magneticus? We're just hanging here. What do you mean, really? How's your instrument going there? Looks pretty what is it? Star banjo? What's going on, Roger? We got I seen you shared a video of that over on X, right? The harmonica harp. Got it. Yeah, it's come a long way. What's everyone up to? We got more activity out here. Students walked out over here in Boyle Heights, which is the city right over across the street here. I always point it out. We're Indiana Street right here divides Boyle Heights and East Los Angeles. And I guess the students of Boyle Heights did some sort of walkout today, and Smoke and Scan is live and showing that. And I guess they're marching down to City Hall. I don't know. More disruption there. I wonder who organized that one. Let's see, how does this look? It's not too bad there. Like $40 and just cheap guitar strings. Yeah, I was wondering what you used. I was thinking some sort of test line at first, like fishing line. I know you like to use whatever's available, but that's cool. So it does make music. 18 machine heads so far. And Magneticus is talking about this trippy harmonica harp. I don't know if he's shared much more on YouTube, or you got anything on YouTube? What's up, Bobby? I've gotten your messages over on TikTok. I'm a little slow on TikTok. Gustavo, what's up? Yeah, they said a storm was coming in too. Yesterday I was talking about how they opened, I guess they reopened PCH in the Palisades area where the fire happened. And they reopened it yesterday, last night, or sometime yesterday, Sunday. But I believe they're closing it. I seen a news report that they're going to close it at 3 p.m. today because of a storm coming in. Crazy Javier in the chat yesterday mentioned about us getting rain. It did look like it more earlier this morning, but not so much now. A lot of knot clouds around. We'll take a look in a little bit, but yeah, he's got like 600 videos on YouTube. Right on, Scott catching some messages there. And just a heads up, I did lock the front door so I don't get people just walking in. I might get a knock on the door. I'll go check it out. But restroom's not too bad already, so this will be quick. Yeah, bro. When he finally got some shop towels, I'm a towel freak. I like napkins and towels and stuff. I usually always have them in my pockets. I always gotta check before doing laundry. Sometimes they sneak in and they'll get dried, and I'll think they're the fabric softener or whatever, but it's these napkins or paper towels that sneak in. Because you never know when you need to wipe something. You got these blue ones, which is all right. Or I'll carry rags around, like, a shop rag. My brother is good about having like shop rags around and stuff, and we need to get those cleaned also. And then so we didn't have any for a bit, and yeah, so it makes it difficult to clean sometimes. You gotta look around and hopefully find a. What's up, Roger? Did I greet you, Roger? Scott, everyone? Yeah. And so Magneticus, if you do want people to check that out, I don't know how many of us check out Magneticus's channel. He has 600 videos, so I haven't gone in that deep into his channel, but I've hung out with him in chats and stuff like that, so I have an idea of what he does. I've checked out some of his things before. Individually wrapped rolls you can cut in half with a hand saw and then pull the center tube out. Okay? ¿Qué hubo, Gustavo? Aquí los estudiantes de East LA Boyle Heights fueron a marchar. Sabes que ayer hubo protestas de los inmigrantes y todo eso en los últimos 2 días. Son muchas protestas por aquí, bloqueando las calles, y todos se fueron para el centro, para City Hall, a protestar allá, y las cosas se estaban poniendo feas y fuera de control un poco, pero a ver lo que pasa hoy. No sé lo que están haciendo, no sé si están protestando más, pero los estudiantes se fueron a marchando hoy para allá, causando, a ver si causan problemas. I was explaining to Gustavo about the student situation, about them walking out of school and heading down towards City Hall, and about yesterday's protest with the immigrants and all that, and what's been going on out here in LA. Also, another thing I'll be touching on later was we've been talking about the fog and just the farts, the sky farts, the spraying and everything, and just paying attention to my body and everything. What's up, Bomber? Good to see you. Welcome. Bomber's always welcome here. Salute. Let's see. I'm reading your. I feel you. I'm in morning, so usually have tissues. Yeah, word up, or a rag or something. So I've been paying attention because of the sky farts and just my body, and been noticing certain aching. I got a little bit under the weather, and always talk about the pollution out here. It's really bad. And yesterday I noticed. So Monday we had the fog really set in low. And Butcher got at me, and Butcher, the homie, the artist, and he was like, "Hey, you noticed the fog?" I was like, "Yup, for sure." And we've been paying attention to that lately because on New Year's we got that thick fog all over the place. But earlier today I shared on the community post, on the post section, Smoking Ed Hot Curries, the guy who invented the Carolina Reaper. I'm always shouting him out because he's always doing giveaways, and I've won a lot of stuff there. So I encourage you guys to check him out if you're into hot peppers and everything. So they were on a live today, and he had some of his employees. They went live at their, I think they might have been at the farm, or I'm not sure, but he had one of his employees, Tom. Shout out to Tom. It was like Tom's conspiracy hour, and so he was on live, and they had another guy there. They were going back and forth, and Tom was just going all out. As soon as I tapped into the live, Tom was talking about the fog and how he got a headache. Yesterday, I didn't go live last night because I ended up, I had a headache yesterday also, which I was paying attention to. I've been paying attention to my body and the sky farts and all that stuff. And I've been noticing, yeah, I got a little pain towards my rear back end, on my right. It's like the muscles there are all tightened up and stuff, and it's happened before. But I'm, like I said, I'm paying attention. So the headache, and then yesterday we got the that foul smell that covers it seems to cover like part of the city over here. Sometimes it really goes far out, but we get it here, and I wonder if, some of the warehouses around here nearby, there's the city of Vernon nearby, are putting out stuff. The topic of the old Farmer John comes up because I guess it was their incinerators that they would, I guess, let the fumes and smoke out of that. And you talk to people around LA that have been in LA for a while, especially these sides, they'll know about that smell. And I've worked near Farmer John's before. It was terrible. It was horrible. It's like a pork. Yeah, it just smells like pork and other things just completely burned beyond who knows what. Is that, it was how I could describe it. It's weird. And Farmer John got in trouble, I think, and I think it might have been because of that. There's other companies like El Pato Hot Sauce and Sriracha that have gotten in trouble out here because of the fumes of the process of their products and stuff like that. But I don't know what the deal with Farmer John is. I don't know if they're no longer there. This was happening years back when I was living here. But yeah, so this other weird smell, it's not quite the Farmer John smell. It's more like these weird chemicals mixed with like really bad socks, and just, yeah, it's strange, like mixed with like some sort of, yeah, liquid chemicals come to my, it's just weird. It's weird. It's almost nauseating, and I can't even hang out outside when that happens. So I usually come inside and close things up. Yeah, it's crazy, Bomber. It's a trip, and I don't hear too many people. I'm sure there's gotta be people talking about it somewhere. Someone's gotta be on top of this stuff. Too bad we don't have Smell-A-Tube yet, or else I'll let y'all have it. But yeah, so I'm keeping an eye, keeping a nose out, keeping ears out. And there's this terrible. See, anyone seen this on TikTok? People have been there's been some weird TikToks about that product there, and a lot of people use it because it's affordable. It's got it says something in Spanish, so a lot of people could relate to it. And yeah, there's people claiming that there's like these bacterias in it, and people be getting sick, and like they show people like barfing, and because of the fabuloso, it does have a gnarly smell. So and it's what we have right now. So hey, Gerald, what's up, bro? Gerald, you hear about the walkouts, the student walkouts out here at Boyle Heights? There was also a big accident on the 5 freeway. 5 freeway this morning that caused a lot of traffic. I got caught in traffic again today on the 710. And yesterday, I think yesterday was due to the protests. And then, but today the 710 and then the 60 freeway, luckily my exit, it was starting to get jammed up right there. So I didn't get caught there. But then coming down Indiana, there was a lot of traffic there. And yeah, my brother was telling me, yeah, a big rig of some sort overturned. And he got caught up in the mess. And so, yeah, I'm sure the student walkouts is probably causing some traffic as well. And so, yeah, it was pretty gnarly. I got here like 10 minutes late today. And there was a big rig with a bunch of eggs overturned. Girl, we're doing a quick restroom cleanup here. That's why I got everyone propped up here. Just a heads up, everyone. And yes, we do have clean restrooms here, so you make any mom proud. So yeah, really pretty weird headache yesterday, and I made sure, I was hydrated. I drank water. I had a little something to eat and everything. So I think it's really kind of odd. And then so dude who went live smoke over on Smoking Ed's channel, he started going in on the headaches, and he's over, I think they're in North Carolina, in the Carolinas. What's up, Mr. Big Red Dog 420? As soon as I went onto the live, he was talking about he got a headache yesterday and they had fog, and then he just started going down the rabbit hole. Remember, it was titled Tom's Conspiracy Hour, and he started going in on the old world topic, started talking about the orphan train, the you name it, flat earth and everything. He was just, and then the other guy that was there with him on the live was completely like on the opposite end of things. So it was pretty funny to watch. I shared that video out, and yeah, to me it was just one of those connections. I was like, oh, there it is, boom, he got the headache. So that was a little confirmation for me too, and interesting him being out in the East Coast. So anyone else get the fog yesterday or the day before? Chickens and roosters. Yeah, you had fog again. I had... Oh, Gerald, you had a headache also. What the heck? So it was... I shared it in my post, Gerald. It's Smoking Ed. He's the pepper guy, the guy who invented the Carolina Reaper pepper. And he's also... it's 1, 2, 3, 4 right now, time out here. He also released the new Pepper X, which I think is the hottest pepper out there as well. The Carolina Reaper had the record for a while, and now it's Pepper X. And they gave away a little tar at the end of some of that stuff, I think. I need to get some of that concentrate. I'd love to have some. Yeah, that's a trip. Anyone else out there get the headache and fog? Not sure if you jumped in right when I was explaining the funky smell here and everything, Gerald. That we had yesterday late, maybe towards a little bit towards closing, so around 7, 6 something. This terrible smell that comes in every once in a while came in, and so I'm keeping that in mind with along with the headache. Speaking of spray foggers, well, you got an atomizer or something there, Magneticus? Debbie does tech. Well, I know she does Dallas. I like Debbie. No, not in Kentucky. Greetings, Dragonfly. Look at the 3 cap letters. And I've been mentioning they've been heavily spraying the last several days, a lot of that. And I think the clouds that are out right there now aren't, they're not clouds. And the reason why I say that, because it's obvious. You see it. You see them fly by. They spray the stuff. And then I watch those things turn into different shapes. Sometimes they're really strange. And then sometimes they're, they look like what you would think normal clouds would look like. But they're not. It's that stuff. So yeah, they're closing PCH at 3 p.m. today due to a storm that's coming in, they're saying. I don't know. And PCH just got reopened yesterday. All right, y'all. Clean toilets. John aside, what's going on? How's the weather up your way? Any fog? And I know there's areas that get fog normally and all that. So, but a reminder, pay attention to how you're feeling, the body, any certain weird symptoms or yeah, it's a whole different fog for sure, Mr. Big Red Dog. I agree. So yeah, maybe pay attention to any weird smells when you notice the fog or any spraying in the sky. I've mentioned on certain days that the sky, even the sky or whatever, or just like not even the sky, just in front of you, it has almost like a rusty look. Some days are more like a reddish rust. Some are more grayish. Just doesn't seem right. And I know this spraying's been going on for a whole long time, you know, and there's, you know, I've heard of talks of there's probably different methods of them applying, and there's been orb scene spraying stuff. So I don't know if that's the same stuff that's being sprayed. Is that part of our technology or theirs? Meaning ET, maybe the ETs are doing something. There's been several videos as of late that I've been watching. It almost looks like there's a war going on. Even Geralt's footage of that orb getting pierced by that other object, you know, was that some sort of a battle going on there? Yeah, there's that whole topic's been coming up lately. And there's, you know, there's always been, I've always heard of different battles, even Battle of LA, or there's always been some sort of battle between races of ETs or us and them, and it makes you wonder for sure. And if these people are, you know, whatever, if there's destroying the place here, as some believe they are, there's got to be some good forces out there helping us as well on many levels. I think on our level, human people, and then other maybe beings, energies, entities, forces. Oh yeah. What do you think? I'd like to tap into that, right? That's what I want to. What up, Hillbilly Herb? Twisting them up. I got a hash hole gifted to me. We'll have to light that up one of these nights. And I don't know if you're familiar, you know, they twist up these spliffs or whatever, and they, you know, they got, I don't know how they do it, but you could look it up on YouTube, hash hole. I won't get all technical and explain something and then later on maybe get feedback like, nah, bro, it's like this. You could just Google it these days, right? Yeah, I've talked about it. There's a lot of growers I've ran into around here, and they got their spots all around here, a lot of warehouse spots. And so, yeah, people are still doing it, even though the you know, that whole market's all weird. But there's guys out there still doing it, which is cool. You know, I'm all about the heady strains, small batch. I think that's what it's about. You know, mom and pop, you know, whatever. It's cool. The big companies, whatever, they're doing their thing. But it's all about those little rare strains and batches that are still out there. Some old school stuff that I like to see come back also. So yeah, it's like a snake in the grass. Yeah, you roll a little snaker and you get it in there in the middle somehow. And they roll that. And then sometimes they do a little extra. I don't know. I got to read this one here. But I think there's some rosin up in it too. So they might rub rosin on the paper as well. And this guy's all about small batch. I think bro got a tour of his place. So, and then he gifted some little bit, few nugs of some flour that from their place there. It was some, I think, purple Skittles, and it doesn't look like, when you look at it and you're like, oh yeah, she looks, you know, it's always pretty. I always appreciate everything, but you know, there's a lot of snobs out here, herb snobs, you know, and I get that. I could be like that, but the flavor was all there. Boom. And I've grown when Skittles was first being released. I had that. And that was years back, and yeah, they were short little rockets like footballs, you know, and yeah, I had a whole bed of that, and yeah, it was fun to grow. Yeah, yeah. There's several flavors. You know, I got several jars. You know, I'm sure you got several jars on you. Like several of you out there have. You know, we always, nowadays. You know, back in the day, it was a little harder to have variety, but way back. But nah, nowadays, you know, there's guys that got all types of flavors, jars, and it's all for the head. And yeah, I keep my jars and like to keep several flavors, different types for whatever the occasion may be. Right, Mr. Big Red Dog? He's like, Roger that. Tina C, what's up, Tina? We're just doing a little cleanup in the restroom here. We're done, pretty much done. Guess we could give it a little mop. Magnetic is Attractus here is going to show me how to mop floors. Forget the cameras up there. Tina, you notice any headaches or weird smells outside yesterday? I got a really bad headache yesterday, and I know the day before we had that fog set in low. You're local, so you got any information on your end? Did you experience anything? Have you been feeling weird or anybody you know? So I think I'm eligible. What's up, Rafael? You ever grow banana OG? No, we've done some banana, strawberry banana. I remember we did a bunch of stuff from DNA genetics. And they had some bananas, stronana. I don't know. I think maybe some strawberry and banana mixes. And the banana, when done right, you'll get the banana flavor for sure. Anything, when it's done right, you'll get the flavor that it is, when it's really the cut and the strain too. And I've talked about when you do it outside too, especially in special places that you may have, like we used to have like oak trees around, so you get some of that little oak flavor. Or if there's maybe certain pine trees, you maybe get a little more of that. I've even under an orange tree, I think that kind of did something before to some stuff I had and made it a little more citrusy. And yeah, weird little things like that, you could add to some of the flavoring there. And I'm sure Hillbilly and some of you out there may have some other tips as well. Let's see, today it's like a sinus thing going on. It's like, what the hell? Oh, man. Yeah, I caught a little bit of that like a week or so back and still kind of coughing some of that up, but I think I'm over it. But yeah, I got a weird headache yesterday. And I'm hearing other people report on it in different places, so... Haven't heard anyone at the door, so we're good. Could do a quick little mop in here as well. Or not. I'll have to go clean the bucket out and do quite a few things. What's up, Sweetly? Morbid Bear, what up? When you gonna come by the shop so we get to meet you? You're hiding up in the mountains. Yeah, I need to go. I need to clean the house. I'm keeping the shop clean here because I do want to go live later. Right here, I was gonna go live here, but I was like, let me just go clean the restroom at least. Most of the shop is clean, but I know, bro, just to keep himself active, sometimes he'll start mopping and doing things, so it'll activate me to do something. But he stepped out to run some errands, so at least the restroom's clean, and we got a few things going on here. Some new, looks like some new furniture here. There's some other things that I won't show you. It might be a little surprise. So, yeah, we could take a look outside, see what the skies and what the streets are looking like. And yeah, then we'll go live using the laptop and have a little fun with that. Talk a little deeper, maybe look at some of these articles of the issues that we've been talking about today. And the sun is actually shining. Put my shades on. What up, John P? There we go. So I can see because it's bright. So you got a lot of these. Which I question these clouds. I don't know. But yeah, quite a few openings, which is good for sky watching. I've been keeping an eye out. Seven Spalding, what up? Sorry, I got the camera pointed up, trying to read there. Plaid Koala, good to see you. Live off of Sunset and La Brea back in the day. Yup, I know Sunset and La Brea. I used to be on Sunset by where the Tower Records is, or used to be. What was that? Sunset and Horn, I think it is. Horn Avenue. When I was on the west side, but yeah, lived more on Sunset and Western is where I grew up. And now we're here, we're on Olympic. This is Olympic Boulevard and Indiana Street. So Boyle Heights is crossing Indiana over that way. That's where all the students, I don't know what high school, but they all marched down towards City Hall downtown. So they went that way, and luckily we don't have any action going on here. Usually when things get lit in the city too, it'll be down on Whittier Boulevard, which is Olympic, let's see, Olympic, and then Whittier would be the next main street. There's maybe like 5 blocks, maybe in between those two streets, and yeah, Whittier turns it up. And yeah, hopefully nothing too crazy happens today with the students. Yeah, Hooker Avenue. We have, what is it, up in Humboldt, there's off of 101, there's a Hooker there too. And yeah, let's set up here and maybe go live on the laptop. Seems a little bit slow today. Haven't had too much traffic, which is all good because yeah, the days kind of shift. Some days you'll have slow mornings, some days you'll have mornings where people are already waiting for you outside. And today's a good day to maybe stream a little bit. And so yeah, let's continue hanging out here. I'm gonna take a little chief break, get the mind right, get my little beverages and snacks, and then if y'all ain't doing nothing later, then come on over and hopefully you get notified. It looks like quite a bit of you. I went recording this way live because they say that may attract more people. I don't know if the algorithm or how it goes, but and check your YouTube. Some of you may have some experimental features going on. I was able to activate 5 of them last night, and I'll be checking that out. And I think that AI feature might have been one of those features. I don't know if anyone's been messing with their AI over on the post section. So where you go post videos, you should have an option. And it's weird because for a second I had an option to what up, Twin Power? We're gonna check right now, bro, because we're supposed to be having like a storm coming in later, and we'll see what the deal with that is. But there's some slight visibility. Even like right now, the sun already got covered up. So earlier we just stepped out. It was a lot brighter, but it'll pop out again, I'm sure. But even on those gray days, when it's all gray and nasty, we still get some activity too. You know, it's just not as pretty to look at as when you can see some blue. But what the heck was I saying? So let's see here to give you a little. There's Smoke and Scan. So I'm not sure what this. I don't know if the students are also part of the immigrant protests that are going on, but definitely staying out of that. Yeah, what was there's a rabbit hole I was going down right now, but I guess it'll all pop up in a bit. This is that new light I got propped up there. Got several of these. Oh, it's supposed to rain Wednesday and Thursday, says Tina. But you had the best time in Hollywood. Yeah, definitely some wild times just growing up there, you know, and I'll be sharing a lot more of those experiences on the live streams and stuff. We've shared quite a bit, and some things we'll be repeating as well, like we've done already, but yeah, and I repeat things just because, you know, there's always new people popping in, and maybe someone out there could relate to something, and I always enjoy getting feedback, especially when we make certain connections. Smoke and Scan was doing the LA City Council earlier. What's up, Twin Power? Good to see you, brother. Salute, man. Hope all is well. I know I've seen some of your messages. Still getting activity out here. Still the choppers flying around, and I'm sure you've heard all the stuff going on out here in LA. So it's, you know, a heads up. Definitely, I don't know. It's interesting to see things from here, being down here. And yeah, 2025 has been pretty wild. So get a grip and tap in with me anytime. I'm still active on the Discord, bro. Like as much as possible. I get messages there. I see Andrew Gnome's Trucking Express also taps in on the Discord. A few more people tapped in, are following me on the Discord also. So it's a good place to share stuff. Also over on X, I've been slowly getting some messages there, new followers there, and I'll be sharing more there. A lot of the links that are already from the YouTube are going to those outlets as well. But yeah, I'll throw some pictures in and little extra little things there too. And we're gonna get out here soon now that PCH is open, and I don't know. I think we might be able to check out some of these areas that were affected by the current events. And yeah, I want to go check it out. So we'll bring you all along, and then yeah, I seen that, Roger. I gave you a follow back. Also, Magneticus. Wait till 2030. Yep. Getting cray out here, so yeah, it's good to keep in touch as much as possible. Keep each other informed with things going on, current events, and all that. So wear a mask. Oh man, I can't, but we might need to. I remember people wearing masks out here when I was a kid. Like there'd be I remember seeing certain bikers, and even they had like masks. way back then, and we looked at them kind of, I looked at them kind of weird, but I knew why, and now I really know why, and I don't blame them. So, oh yeah, from those fires also, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I feel like I got a little something after, especially the Hughes fire, which was weird. I would have thought maybe the first two big ones here, but I didn't feel anything until the Hughes fire. Then I got a little sick and weird and da da da. And Sweetly Morbid Bear, I'll repeat this again because you kind of tapped in a little late. We've been talking about the recent fog. There was fog out here in LA. I got a headache, weird headache yesterday. Some weird smells that are every once in a while released into the air out here. It seems like could be from some of the warehouses. So we were touching on that. And I know you're very conscious and aware and pretty much local out here also, and always have good information. Check out the beginning of the stream if you want to hear a little more about that. And I'll be touching on that again once we go live on the laptop here. So Lee, salute, cheers, brother. When we're gonna work on some music, let me know. I need some of Lee's music, some copyright free, and we could work out whatever deal, make everyone happy. Yeah, I was about to dislike the smell of ozone. Yeah, smells gnarly. And is that the same ozone that they use? Because we sell some stuff here to I guess it eats up smells, bad smells or certain smells. And it's some sort of ozone, I think it is too. And they have different scented ones, but they leave a weird smell. I don't use them. You caught a video from Mr. MBBB yesterday showing fog and flashing lights video all over. Trippy. Whoa. We'll have to check that out. At Mr. MBBB. Ionic breeze produces ozone odor. You have a migraine today. Ha ha. I swear that smell is from the fires. We get it a few times a day here. Yeah, no, there's this other smell. It's more chemicals. I mean, that it could be, I don't know. I have no idea. But this smell has been going on since I've been out here, so the past few years. But I also mentioned the Farmer John smell, that had been going on since way back before I moved out of LA. This is going years back when I used to work here in the city of Vernon for a well-known natural food market. It's funny that they had their warehouse there. I wouldn't have thought. Sharper image contraption. We also had that lithium explosion. Oh, there's a weird ground soul smell too, huh? Weird. I don't know about the lithium explosion. Which one was that? Oh yeah, Vernon is super gross smelling. Yep, and a lot of it due to that Farmer John. But yeah, I'm sure other warehouses and factories there. So you know what's up. And there's been this whole toxic thing. I was talking about a lot of the community here, the houses, the cleanups and stuff that they've been doing. Some sort of I don't know if it's heavy metals cleanup of some sort. And I some local here had told me, it's yeah, there was fallout from this company and warehouse nearby that used to do something with batteries, and that happened way back in the day. And I guess now they're still doing cleanup from that and stuff. And oops, not soul smell, but maybe. Ha. Karen had a hot. Oh. Yeah, you gotta be careful. I gotta be careful reading Magneticus's comments there. And there it is, Mr. Hillbilly Herb, posting the channel there. Awesome, with no cookies. And you see, Magneticus, I've been teaching others about how you taught me about cutting out the cookies.
I teach everyone I know about it, and people still send me links with the cookies, and I still tell them about it, but until they learn. But I think it's a cool thing, and I appreciate that. I learned from Magneticus, although sometimes a lot of his stuff goes over my head, and I gotta dissect. We got the yes, yes, I remember the Brockovich case for sure. Who was it? What's her name? Played her. And a lot of. I remember people used to say that she was possibly a man. What? Her name's slipping me. Downloading file. Someone's gonna say it. Who played Aaron? Because there's a whole movie on that, huh? Figure out the time cue. The pretty woman. Oh man, she was in. Yeah, was it Julia Roberts? No, I thought it was. They never said Julia. Was Julia Roberts ever thought to be a man? I don't think so. She never really looked like a man to me, did she? Yeah, was it Julia Roberts? I thought it was someone else. All right, so it was Julia Roberts. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was what's her name. Remember she was on that one Keanu Reeves movie on the bus. What's her name? I'm still thinking. Did anyone else see the video of the UFO hitting the truck at the truck stop in California last year? No, Twin Power, bro. Share that video. No, but Twin Power, I know you were pointing out about the fires and the UFO seen on that. Yeah, we did several live streams showing what people were capturing on and posting on TikTok and other social media of the live news of the fires and UFOs going by. We also shared my homie's pictures and stuff that he took because he lives in Malibu, and he got some pictures of the fire and some UFOs. He's the UFO guy, so he got pictures of UFOs around the fires, weird anomalies around the fires. So I don't think I responded to you, but I did see your messages, and I see most of your messages also. So if I don't respond, don't worry, I still see it, and we'll respond at some point. If someone asked me who was in Pretty Woman, I would have said, the Aaron Brockovich. Sandra Bullock, yes, Lee. There you go. I thought it was Sandra Bullock that had played Aaron Brockovich for some reason. But anyway, I'm terrible for actors and what movies they play. There's some people out there that are just hardcore. They could tell you all types of movies, B movies, and who played in them, who produced them, and all that. I'm not that great, but I know a lot of that's happened out here. Hollywood. Who was it that was going in on? I think it might have been Heidi Pop, one of her guests. They were talking about Paramount Pictures, and that's a studio, or Paramount Studios. And some of the stuff, they were sharing was very interesting, and it's, the occult stuff in Hollywood. And I actually I know somebody who caused a really big disruption at that studio, like the dude, he drove in there, drove through security in a vehicle and caused all types of. It made the news. So what I think maybe later tonight we could maybe look that up. I don't know how much I could talk about that. I haven't seen the guy in a long time. Maybe I'll try to see if I could get permission to get into a little more of the details. But it's just one of those Hollywood stories of people stealing people's stuff, and it just got out of control, and people not believing certain people, and just how they could manipulate things. And so this thing, maybe you've heard of it, but it made the news, and I'm sure we could pull up the article and check that out. But he gave me some weird details about what had happened, and it's strange. I don't know what happened to the dude, but we'll try and find out. Yeah, it went postal straight up, bro. Wild, man. I was like, whoa. And it's, it's just stuff that you hear out here for sure. There's always some crazy shit going on for sure. It's amazing. But anyway, I'm sure, there's some wild stuff always going on in your town and things we don't hear about. And there's a lot of stuff that doesn't make the news out here, It's only through word of the street or whatever, the grapevine, that you get to hear about things. And now you got the Citizens app and stuff like that. So now, boom, instantly you can find out what's going on where, and it's a trip. But yeah, y'all stay safe. We're going to jump back on real soon here. Little fact. Oh, Digger Dog, what's up? Raining like a SOB. Yup. That's a good thing, right? We need rain out here. Although I would imagine that the rain is hopefully it's not toxic, non-toxic. But I would imagine, especially, I'm talking for us here in LA. You're way out of the funk. There's a whole bubble that it just surrounds Los Angeles. My brother, just recently seen it. He did a run out towards the desert really quick the other day to go take care of some things. And on his way back, he's like, oh, yeah, dude, you could just totally see that bubble of funk that covers the city. But anyway, yeah, Digger Dog, you're jumping in. We got into some interesting little topics here, which we'll be diving into a little deeper in a little while. We cleaned the restroom. You missed out on that. The toilets are nice and clean now. And we're just kind of hanging here at the shop. People forget that we have pet items here. Like we have shampoo, conditioner, body mist, like little cat deodorizer. This stuff is still here. It's been here a long time. Some things have gone. We've given out. Sometimes a lot of people come with their dogs and stuff like that. And sometimes we'll, shoot them a little bone. But yeah. Pet stuff, little coats and sweaters, still available. Maybe we need to get like little bulletproof ones out here. Non-toxic rain to you all. Blessings. Yeah, thank you, Bomber. Look, we got the neighbor. There's a little neighbor dog. Deet, 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 deet. I wonder if he escaped. I don't see his owner. Sometimes he gets out. And I go, yeah, I don't see anyone out here. Let's see, make sure he gets home. Oh yeah, there he is. All right. Yeah, sometimes he'll escape and he's not supposed to be out, I don't think. And I go let him in. And there was one time where the dog, I kind of walked him back over to his house, and they got a fence that's two like fence doors, and there's a little gap in between, and he got his head stuck in there trying to get back. And luckily I was there and was able to release him from that. So little good catch there. Yeah, there's some gnarly dogs around here, some gnarly cats. But there's some really nice ones too, some clean ones. And yeah, a few weeks ago, this chick, a young lady, excuse me, some people get offended like Smoochie did. What's up, Gemini? Yeah, no, that the puppy's good. It's got a good home and it gets out and everything. It's in good condition. Yeah, I don't think she was from around here, the girl. It could be, you never know. But she lost her dog. She was hanging out here and lost a really nice breed dog. And who knows, hopefully she found it. I seen she had posted flyers and stuff several days after that. And she came around looking for it. And I was just like, darn, I hope you find it, because it's a beautiful dog. And you know, dogs or pets and stuff like that are like family, so it's horrible to have that happen. Jared, what's up, bro? I'm glad you were created on this earth. Oh, right on. Thank you. Yeah, thank my parents. Big Bang Theory there. It's a better place with you in it. Peace and love. Likewise, brother. Now all of you are very, for the most part, right? Haven't had any issues with anyone on here lately, which is great. And I love you all as well. You know, I feel like y'all are family and y'all part of my human family. Some of you might be ETs and still come with love, and so we love you too. But yeah, one love to everyone out there. Positive vibes as we stay on top of all these negative things going on. We bring, we lift the vibration, man. Yes, I. So one love to everyone out there, and yeah, lift up yourself, big up yourself, and each one teach one. Yeah, we out here, y'all. See you in a bit.